The story that I'm bringing to you now has a question attached to it. Is it a UFO or is it a meteor? This is why I bring things like this to others so that we can come up with some sort of understanding, some reasoning to shed light on very strange but very real occurrences that happen in the world. With dazzling flashes of green, blue, and white, a mysterious object lit up the Utah sky early this morning. It silently soared over the state at around 4:40 a.m., seemingly lingering for a few seconds. But while some excitedly rushed to report a UFO, one astronomer claims it was a burning meteor that was so far away it couldn't be heard. Seconds later, neighbors took to Twitter reporting flashes of blue and green. One wrote on UFO Stalker, at approximately 4:43 a.m., I was in my backyard having a cigarette. The sky was crystal clear, and as usual, I was looking up at the sky looking at the Orion constellation. Then in front of me, I saw a bright green, white, blue light with a tail, reminding me of a falling star, except much larger and slower. The eyewitness continues, then I thought of the meteor over Russia. As I watched this object, I had time to think of how big it appeared and that it was traveling silently. It lasted several seconds, 4 to 8. As it moved across the field of vision, the tail seemed to be sparking or breaking off pieces. It was close enough that I expected to hear a crash, as it seemed to be traveling in a downward direction. As it traveled behind the structures and out of my sight, I thought I should go and see if I could find it, thinking that it would have come down very close. I did not go though. I do not know what it was. I do know that it was not a simple falling star. It was way too big and moving way too slow. And that is indeed what the eyewitness has claimed. But according to Patrick Wiggins, the NASA Solar System ambassador to Utah, the variety of flashing colors is typical of a bolide meteor, which combusts at the end of its flight. It is caused by the rock cooling down as it passes through the atmosphere. Once the bolide explodes, it will likely send pieces hurling down to Earth, which could be very valuable. If nearby, the sheer pace of the bolide could be so loud it could crack windows. But Wiggins explained, despite shining brighter than the moon, it was light years away because it was silent.